So I'm going to talk about my ethnicity for a few minutes, not for long. So my ethnicity, when I got my blood and my DNA tested directly, where they test they could actually do both. They can test your blood and test your spit. Either is accurate. So I'm 50% Hawaiian blood, and I do love Hawaiian culture. It's a beautiful thing. I feel very close to that. I feel very connected to this. And I grew up feeling this way. But most of all, growing up, I felt very much more American inspired. But I can't say I felt totally American. I still incorporated a lot of Hawaii into my lifestyle coming up. So, but we have also felt very connected to Hispanic cultures with many Hispanic friends I had as a kid and white American girlfriends too. When I was little, I connected to them because when you're small, your skin tone is lighter. So skin tone now is more similar to her, the tan, the natural tan, brown, and the golden color. But when I was little, I didn't have so much color, so as I was so when I was tiny, it was hard for me to fit in with some of the girls, because I wanted to have little black girlfriends when I was little. I remember I wanted to be friends with the little black girls at school, and they weren't thinking about me. The only nice girl was half black, half white. So she's half black, half white. She's little, and her brother was mixed. She was mixed too. And then there was this other girl who looked half black, like half Chinese, and she was really great too. She was fair skinned. We were kind of the same skin tone, me and the other mixed girls. And I was little. I was like a very light beige skin color. I have pictures, but I won't show them now because I don't feel like pulling them out. But so it was so 50% Hawaiian and 15% black. But I really I'm not really surprised because strangers have always asked me if I was full Hawaiian in person. And I get asked if I'm from a lot of different places. So I've been asked if I'm full Hawaiian, if I'm half Korean, half black, if I'm half Chinese, if I'm half Japanese. I'm a chameleon. Whoever I'm around, I can blend with those people without trying to. And people suddenly will ask me, "Are you half white?" And if I'm with a bunch of white girls, "Oh, are you half white?" I'm a chameleon. So, and then I'm 15% from India blood. Wait, hold on. I did my percentiles wrong. I don't have it in front of me. I'm thinking more like 15, 15, 15, 15. It's quarter of each, so 50% Hawaiian, 25% black, 25% from India. And I feel very close, super close to Indian culture too. I feel totally embraced and comfortable with Indians, full Indians, and Indian culture. So I love that. And my Indian friends, many will request to see me in Indian clothing. They love to see me wearing like traditional Indian clothing, and I told them I like it, but I like casual. I like to be comfortable. So like I shop the casual Indian clothing and dresses all the time. And they have such beautiful handmade clothing. I love the handmade, so stunning, And it's a beautiful culture. It's a culture that I love. And when I was just starting school, when they first put me in school, I had way more white girlfriends, white little girlfriends, and I would go to their birthday parties and things, and they loved seeing me there, and they would come to my parties too. So we were always those were my best friends coming up, and we stayed friends for throughout the years of school, of preschool, high school, and everything. And I felt very connected to my white American girlfriends too. Like, I didn't want them to date the wrong kind of guys. But you know, I do incorporate different cultures into my shopping, but I don't feel like anyone can tie me to their own. Like, sometimes people, they want to tie you to only one race or one culture because that makes them feel more comfortable, and they can't do that tug of war where you have to pick a side, and they can't force you to pick anything from your blood when you're a mixture of all the ones I mentioned. And so no one can tell you which one is your favorite. And I have always enjoyed like shopping for like Hawaii brands, and visiting Hawaii is a beautiful place. And I've even considered living in Hawaii permanently. But not because I had any problems in the US, but it's just so beautiful. And so no one can force you to pick any thing, but if I was going to pick some of those things that you have to pick just one race, I do pick Hawaiian. I do pick if I don't see Hawaiian, sometimes it's not on there, I will pick Asian. But you can't force someone to fit into a group that they have never fit into, and you don't know me at all, and sometimes I think when I first started college, that's when some black girls would surprise me, and they were being friendly out of nowhere, and they're like trying to talk to me, and all out of nowhere. But all my life, they haven't been like that in school and preschool and in kindergarten. They weren't nothing like that. So I don't like the way that some groups try to say you should only shop with a certain ethnic background. That is so close-minded. I don't think you should torture yourself and tie yourself to one single group. You go where you're welcome, and you also go where it's convenient for you and where the people you enjoy most. So, and that can be multiple groups, but which one is your main, which is your main one that you have always felt welcome with. For sure, everyone knows that. They have their favorites. So, and it's okay for me to have mine. So during this boycott thing, it's kind of crazy to me how people are like trying to tell everyone how to spend their money. And when I went in person to a store, it was the last time I recently went to a store, it was a full black guy stranger. He asked me if I was from Hawaii, and I told him, "Oh, thank you. I'm glad that you could see that in my blood without me saying it." And he was really sweet. He was being polite and everything. So, But a lot of times people ask me if I'm from a lot of different locations. Like, I get asked in Florida, are you from, are you full Latina, or you look Latina, or it's always something. So you can get tired of defining your race, and a lot of times I don't even define it, but with that one particular black guy, I felt comfortable with him that time to tell him my racial background in person. But I'm assuming he was African American based on the way he talked. But usually if a guy is Haitian, like there's too many Haitians in Florida, if he's Haitian, I will not share my racial background, because recently a Haitian asked me, are you Latina or are you from India? Because you look like you could be either one. And I'm not sure where you're from. Haitians, for me, they're scary as hell. And I'm not going to go into why. I might later. I don't know. I don't want to talk about it, but I'm very... I need Haitians to leave me alone, back off. The men are so thirsty. African American men who asked my racial background, asked me if I'm from Hawaii. He felt a lot more, his presence felt a lot more, he didn't feel thirsty. He felt flirty. He's being flirty, but he wasn't he wasn't creepy for me at all. Like the Haitians, the full Haitians, like I just need them to go back to Haiti, because they are here and it's like they're dying for a woman. They get here and they expect us to just be in their company and marry them, and they need to back off. They're intense and I'm not attracted to them. Why are they here? Who brought them here? I didn't bring you here. So they're so desperate. Like Haitian men, they love a foreign looking woman like me in person too many times. And I don't want to be raped by them. And I'm very unfriendly to them. For good reasons. But, okay. Talk to you later.